Good day, everyone in physiotherapy. I'd like to continue our video series on the 7 essential competencies, and I want to talk about competency number 1. We are the experts. But what would an expert be without their toolbox? And you know, I like to be different, so I've brought with me my tool basket. So the first thing we need to do, as being that expert, is we need to obtain information. Now, to obtain information is like really looking at things through a magnifying glass. We really want to look down and discover all that information we need. The second step, we need to collect the data. So I'm using my carpenter's pencil and my notepad, and I'm going to collect all that information as I go along and assess my patient. Well, once the collection's done, we need to analyze it. So, here at Capital Health, we're exposed to computers in almost every area we work. Well, they're great tools for analysis. We can look at different outcome measures, and I personally love the geriatric toolkit. So after we've analyzed, what do we have to do? We have to look at recommendations. Actually, before recommendations, I guess we're going to have to use the screwdriver, and we're going to drill down for a diagnosis. Because how can we recommend something without knowing what we're talking about? So we have that diagnosis, we have that prognosis, and then we're going to develop something. Let's use these blocks, use this goniometer, and let's really develop those recommendations so we can have that best treatment plan for our patients. After we've developed something, we're going to have to implement it. You know, I like using my hammer. So we're going to really hammer a solution to those problems we find. So, after we've done that, we need to evaluate. What's the point of taking outcome measures, of assessing, if we're not going to constantly find out if it's working? So, you know, I could use my measuring tape, I could level, make sure I'm in the right plane for working, and we can really make sure that we're effective in what we do. Now, to wrap up my toolbox, something very important. To complete our physiotherapy services, we really need to reflect. Now, as you can tell, my mirror's broken. But that's because I am not a perfect physiotherapist, and none of us are perfect. But through reflection, we can see what we still need to work on, and we can make the best outcomes possible. Thanks for listening.